Correct placement of the fasteners is critical to the performance of heritage shingles. Fasteners should be placed as shown here in one of these fastening patterns. Fasteners must be placed 6 1/8 inches from the bottom edge of the shingle, penetrating through the common bond and located horizontally. To follow the standard fastening pattern, fasten one fastener 1 inch back from each end and one fastener 13 1/4 inches back from each end of the shingle for a total of 4 fasteners. To follow the mansard fastening pattern, fasten one fastener 1 inch back from each end, one fastener 8 1/4 inches back from each end, and one fastener 15 1/2 inches back from each end for a total of 6 fasteners per shingle. Tamko recommends the use of nails as the preferred method of application. Standard type roofing nails should be used. Nail shanks should be made of minimum 12 gauge wire and a minimum head diameter of 3/8 inches. Nails should be long enough to penetrate 3/4 of an inch into the roof deck. Where the deck is less than 3/4 of an inch thick, the nails should be long enough to penetrate completely through plywood decking and extend at least 1/8 of an inch through the roof deck. You should drive nail heads flush with the shingle surface. If staples are used, they must be driven with pneumatic staplers. Staples must be made from a minimum 16 gauge galvanized wire with a crown width of at least 15/16 of an inch. Leg length should be a minimum of 1 1/4 inches for new construction and 1 1/2 inches for re-roofing, thus allowing a minimum deck penetration of 3/4 of an inch. The crown of the staple must be parallel to the length of the shingle. The staple crown should be driven flush with the shingle surface. Staples that are crooked, underdriven, or overdriven are considered improperly applied. Remember, all fasteners must be driven into the nail zone common bond as shown.